The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? And He is my strength, the defense of my life. Whom shall I fear? Have mercy, O Lord, and answer my cry. Turn not away, for Thou art my help, the God of salvation. Turn not away. Wait, wait, oh wait on the Lord. Be strong and take courage. Wait on the Lord. Wait, wait, oh wait.
Hi, welcome to Verse of the Day. My name is Brandon Hathaway, and I'm the preacher here at the Westside Church of Christ in Owensboro, Kentucky. I want to thank you for joining me today as we open up the Bible and study the Word of God. Hope that you will turn along with me to Isaiah chapter 21. Isaiah 21, and we're going to be looking at verses 6 through 10. Isaiah 21, 6 through 10. It reads here, it says, "For thus the Lord said to me, Go set a watchman. Let him announce what he sees. When he sees riders, horsemen in pairs, riders on donkeys, riders on camels, let him listen diligently, very diligently. Then he who saw cried out, Upon a watchtower I stand, O Lord, continually by day, and at my post I am stationed whole nights. And behold, here comes riders, horsemen in pairs, and he answered, Fallen, fallen is Babylon, and all the carved images of her gods. He has shattered to the ground. O my threshed and winnowed one, what I have heard from the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, I announce to you." So you can go back to verse 1 and kind of all lines up with this here, talking about, again, Babylon has fallen. And then the rest of the chapter talks about two other nations, but I believe both of them, or at least one of them, trying to recall now, had also talked about the watchman. You know, how important that we do keep guard, right? We keep watch. Otherwise, how do we know when certain things take place, when certain things happen? You you might be warned of things to come, and warned of things that should happen. But being on guard and being on watch is how we know what will take place. And so here you have the watchman. He said, set the watchman over. Yes, he already warned him. He said they're going to come riders and horsemen, riders on donkeys, riders on camels. But go set the horsemen. Let them watch and see if these things take place. And so again, I mean, verses 11 and 12, it did. It brought out that there was a watchman at night for Demo. And so continuously being on guard, continuously keeping an eye on these things and watching for what God has promised. You know, that is a big thing, especially for, the going from the prophets to the time of Christ, that they had to keep on an eye out and watch for the Messiah to come, for Jesus to come. They had all these prophecies of what was going to be taking place, but yet they didn't have a time, right? They didn't have a set time and when it would happen, and exactly who it was going to be. And so therefore they had to keep watch for the Lord. And same thing for us today. We have to keep watch. We have to keep an eye. God has warned us that there are those of the world that's going to hate us. He has warned us that even maybe our neighbors or our family or parents could end up coming up against us. And so we have to be on guard. We have to be on watch. And also for the good news, when the good news comes, when someone comes proclaiming the truth, and someone comes and teaching and good news of someone being saved, again, them are things that we can proclaim and let others know. But we have to have a watchman. As someone watching and keep an eye, and something that we can all be doing, right? Something we all can be keeping an eye out for and watching to make sure that one isn't stumbling and falling short, to watch our own steps, watch our brothers and sisters. And so it's kind of what stuck out to me this today is reading through Isaiah, uh, speaking about the fall of Babylon here, but keeping an eye out also. And so I want to thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a blessed day, and if the Lord is willing.